Hello there, welcome to Target Radio's podcast with me, Cookie. Every single week we find different people to speak to, mainly musicians, artists in the unsigned realm of music. And what we do, we have a chat with them, find out a little bit more about them, and obviously explore their music. Now, if you are listening to this on iTunes, please, if you get a chance, give us a 5-star rating if you can. And please make sure you put some comments in there as well. If we're doing something right, that's great. But if we're not doing something as good and you think we could do something better, then please do leave us a message. Let us know. And if you want anything else in the podcast, again, let us know in the comments box. That will be brilliant. Okay, stay tuned then. Today we've got a brilliant artist. Have a listen to this.
Every Monday night.
We'd like to say that in our opinion it is not suitable for children.
Every Monday night.
Or for those of you who may have a nervous disposition.
Every Monday night.
And every Monday night.
Good people, it is my pleasure to present to you the one and only...
Oh, Sean Cook.
Andy. You're tuned in to Target Radio with me, Cookie, alongside
Andy.
Hey, Andy, you got a voice now?
Andy.
There we go, our a brand new Christmas jingle, Andy. How's that?
Ho, ho, ho.
You sounded not very convinced there. Oh, fantastic. It's nearly Christmas, mate.
It is.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it now. We went to see the big man in the red suit. Yeah, he was delivering the mail. Works for Royal Mail, actually. He's a really nice guy. No, I was talking about Father Christmas. We went to Wookey Hole yesterday. For those that don't know where that is, it's in a big hole. No, it's not far from Western Supermare, out that sort of way in Somerset. Fantastic, mate. Absolutely awesome, I think the word I'm looking for. And, we went caving. Okay, and didn't hit me head once. I'm only little anyway, so I didn't have to duck that much. But I'll tell you now, if you're sort of over 6 foot high, it's not really for you, okay? I'm going to be completely honest with you. You will hit your head. But, the kids loved it, and I know that they're at an age now where they think, does he exist? Well, he was there. And proof is in the pudding, really, isn't it? If you see something, it's got to be real, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Rachel was called a great big lemon by Father Christmas because she's wearing a yellow jacket. Anyway, and he called me the bodyguard, so yeah, that's about right, I think. So you didn't do any sort of Christmassy stuff over the weekend. You were working, weren't you?
I was working the weekend, yep.
But you done something Christmassy today, is that right?
That's right, we did.
What did you do?
Nicky and I went Christmas shopping.
Wow, you actually went out of the door and done Christmas shopping. Didn't do anything online?
No.
No?
Not today.
No. Have you ordered me scooter yet?
I can't say a word.
Okay. Anyway, on tonight's show, Andy, talking about scooters, there's not a single scooter to be found, but we are going to be talking to two delightful, fingers crossed, hold your breath, delightful young ladies about a book called Stinger.
Who?
Stinger.
Stinger?
Yeah, Stinger. I was hoping a mouthful of tea. So we're going to be chatting to Tina Freeman and Nicky Weller. Yeah, all right, that's enough of the bells now, for goodness sake. Okay. We're talking to those two delightful ladies a little bit later in the show. Around about 7:30, we're going to put a call into them, and we're going to try something totally different this evening. We're going to try using a messenger-type situation app, and hopefully we'll have a conference call.
Excellent.
Yes, in theory, it's all perfect. In practice, we'll wait and see.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, anywhere, anyhow, anyway. Help me out.
Yeah, go on. Anyway, anyhow.
And?
anywhere.
Yes. Hello there, and welcome to Target Radio's podcast with me, Cookie, and of course, Andy Topp-Walker. The reason why I'm sort of getting involved right at the beginning of this podcast this week is a tale of two halves. And this is the second half of our podcast that we had a couple of weeks ago with the lovely Tina Freeman and, of course, Nicky Weller. Now, in this second half, expect chaos and mayhem with our TV themes quiz. And trust me, when we say mayhem, my goodness me, these ladies are battling. So enjoy the second half of our podcast. And if you tune in live every single Monday between 7 and 9, you get to hear these all unedited and without any breaks at all. So stay tuned to Target Radio every single Monday between 7 and 9. Download and subscribe on iTunes. And please tell a friend. And if they're not sure how to download a podcast, show them. Go on, please, help us out. A man's got to eat, you know. Enjoy, take care, and have a great Christmas. And of course, if you're listening to this in real time, Christmas is just a couple of weeks away now. And if you're not listening in, real time, happy Easter. Oh, that would be absolutely fantastic. Sorry, I'm just I'm putting in a couple of discs here because Tina, you know, last week because we had a very, very unfortunate failed miserably phone call, didn't we? It just did not want to work. And when I said we're going to have to obviously hang it up and give it up for this week, what was your reply? Phew, I get out of doing the TV quiz.
I only knew two of the answers. I was so glad I got out of it. So you're not going to make me do it again, are you, this week?
Yes. Right.
Oh, no. Oh, I love a quiz.
Oh, we've got to have a little quiz now. So let's break up this little interview and we'll have a little quiz and then we'll get back to a couple of more important questions about the book and obviously, you know, the future endeavours of where we're going to be in the next sort of 12 months and so. So let's do this first then. Now, obviously, I've got to look at your lovely ages. You're both just over 21, so I've got to look for some, you know, decent sorts of songs or theme tunes to, you know, iconic TV quizzes. Now, when you think you know it, just shout out your own name, okay? Now, Andy made a mistake a couple of weeks ago when we had Andrew Devey in here. He actually said Andrew, so I gave the point to Andrew because he got it right. So, Andy is very quick at this. I'm actually going to turn his microphone off to give you ladies a question.
Our name out.
That's it. So, just call your name out if you think you know what the theme tune is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just a little test first, okay? I know Andy for a fact probably won't get this one, but he may, okay? But this is just a test to see if we are all hearing what we're supposed to be hearing. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
Andy.
Yeah, so
that's Mr. Ed.
There we go. Nicky, yeah, we can all hear it. It's Mr. Ed, obviously.
we heard it. Yeah.
Excellent, lovely. Yeah. Okay, here we go then.
Andy.
Yeah, Neighbours. Tina.
There we go.
Neighbours.
It's Neighbours.
We all know that one. That was easy.
Okay, right.
We're not very good at this, are we? We keep shouting at them.
That's it. So, at the moment, we are currently interviewing Neighbours. Or was it Tina? I'm not sure. Do you know, I really need to put my glasses on. Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay, let's try this one then. This is now for real. Here we go.
Contact the Power Rangers at once.
Andy!
Oh, I know that.
Oh, go on, Andy. It is Power Rangers. It sort of tells you in there. Yes, it. Power Rangers. Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay, let's go back a bit. Andy looks stumped.
That one.
Anyone?
No, it sounds really cool. It sounds so cool in 60s.
Oh, it's definitely 60s. It's definitely in the 60s. Think of orange. Think of orange balls. Go on there.
Is it the
Pretenders? Is it the Prisoner?
It is the Prisoner, and I think Nicky got in there just before Nicky. You, Andy. Well, so, Andy, you're on one. Nicky, you're on one. That. Tina, come on, sort yourself out.
No, I'm going to go make a cup of tea, mate.
No sugar in mine, thank you. Right, okay, let's do. Shall we do this one? I think. Just looking at the Where's me light here? I can't see what I'm doing here. Right, okay, let's try. I think it's this one. Right. Ready? I haven't mucked about with it. You know it. You know it.
I know. It's Kit.
Yeah.
It was that car, wasn't it?
No, it's not. It's not Knight Rider. It's not Knight Rider.
No.
Andy.
Go on, Andy.
God.
Is it Street Hawk?
No, it's not. You're frozen out now.
Is it Quantum?
Yes, go on.
Leap.
No.
Yeah, also.
Yeah.
Who said Quantum Leap? Who said that?
No, Nicky got it. I just jumped in.
Okay, I'm going to give you a point each there because I'm being very generous.
Okay.
So, Nicky, you're on 2, Tina on 1, Andy, you're only on 1 as well. So, Nicky's winning at the moment. I love that. Right, okay, I did like Quantum Leap. That was great. It's so funny.
I used to love that.
I used to love that too. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to some cartoons. Okay.
Oh right. Okay.
Rosie and Jim.
Andy!
Come on, Andy.
It's got to be Rosie and Jim.
Funny enough.
It's no Rosie and Jim. Oh God.
Funny you should say that, Andy. It was Rosie and Jim. Let's have one more.
Silent.
Anybody? I know, I feel quite sick actually listening to this.
Andy.
Go on,
It's a bit of a
Andy.
wishy-washy one, isn't it?
Yes, go on, Andy.
Is it Moonlighting?
No, it's not moonlighting. It sort of gives it away now, so I'm going to take the point myself here. It was Sons and Daughters. Who remembers that?
Oh. Thank God I didn't watch it. I'm quite glad I don't know that. So that's
everyone.
fine. I retained my cool.
Everyone had a job in the 70s then, right? Absolutely. Right.
Can I just tell you though, the Rosie and Jim thing? I actually stayed on a barge on a narrow boat, didn't I, Nicky? And when last time I was in London, and it was this really cool party boat. And as I went on the top deck to have a look at it, these gang of teenagers walked past, and I was in a 60s frock, and they just started shouting Rosie and Jim at me.
Oh, how rude. Try this one.
How rude,
Yeah, very true.
Andy.
Go on, Andy.
Mr. Dead.
Wrong. I'm giving it away.
There's a horse in it.
G'day. Andy's got it, but he's frozen out. So come on, Tina.
I'm not skipping round the answer.
There's definitely a horse. Oh, I know what it is.
The only thing I can think with a horse in is that.
No, it's not horse. It's not horse. It's a.
Oh right. Oh okay.
It's a mule.
Is it Muffin the Mule?
No, not Muffin the Mule. How rude. It's saying it now.
What is it?
Oh, Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
Yes, Tina, we'll
Yeah,
let you
yeah,
have that
yeah.
one. So at the moment then, Andy's on 1. Andy. That's it, you're slipping, mate. Tina's on 2, and so is Nicky. So we're going to have a decider between the girls now, okay? Right, let's do this one. This is an iconic 70s police, also drama, stroke. Oh, it's just action. It's brilliant. Ready?
Andy.
No, Sweeney.
Who said the Sweeney? Was it you?
I said the
Sweeney.
They're going to argue now. Okay, give yourself a point each, I think.
Good job we're not in the same room.
No, indeed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do you know, I was watching...
Nicky could have that.
Oh, we'll let Nicky have that one.
No,
So
I
Nicky's the
think
winner!
I think it's a draw still.
Yeah, I think we good working together, aren't we? That's it.
That's it now. Yeah, they fell out now. My silly TV themes quiz, they've actually fell out now, so that's it. If you were looking to buy new books of Stinger, now Nicky's just pulled out of it because they're arguing about the TV themes. Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you very much indeed, ladies, for playing along with that. That is great. Right, now, let's get back to some work now, Andy. I believe you've got another question or two?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Nicky, can I just ask, how did you get involved in the book?
With Tina?
Yes.
Well, when she came to see me at the exhibition, when we had that meeting, I didn't just see her walking around the exhibition. She showed myself and Den like a portfolio of all these pictures she'd done when they were like, you know, dogs on scooters down at the beach and stuff like that. And she had this idea of doing a book, and I just said, oh, you know, we'd be really interested in kind of helping you publish it, because we'd done the Jam book, and I was getting ready to bring out the punk book and stuff. So it's kind of taken that long, really. It's taken us, you know, 2.5 years to get to that stage, but we've just kind of gone along with it, really, and it's been good fun, hasn't it, Tina?
Yeah, it has been good fun. We were going to do it by pledge, weren't we, Nicky? Because that's what you'd done before.
Yeah. The pledge went bust.
Yeah, so we did it for Kickstarter instead, and we really did not know what we were doing when we started the Kickstarter campaigns. We had to learn it as we went along, but partly terrifying, but ultimately we were successful and we got the amount. And at the end of it, we were so relieved, and it just meant that we were able to get everything we wanted done, which was the softback children's version, to sort of read in bed overnight, and then we wanted a collector's edition gold hardback, and then the collector's edition, which comes with the actual story narrated by Phil Daniels. And
7-inch vinyl.
Yeah,
wow.
Vinyl. We wanted to do it old school, so that comes with the book.
And that's the B side.
Yeah, it's the first ever record double B side.
Excellent.
Oh, that's good. That is good. And for those who are listening of a younger age, 7-inch vinyl was an actual how we used to listen to music, boys and girls. And I showed my children this a few years ago, a piece of vinyl, 7-inch, and they were amazed when they found not only did it have a song on one side, and you turn over and it had another one
on the other side.
My goodness me! I thought, am I that
well,
old?
ours has got the same story on both sides, because collectors are getting it. Nobody actually wants to play it and listen to it, so I was saying, well, listen to one side and keep the other side pristine and never played, and then at least you can have the best of both worlds.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, I believe when you were talking about Kickstarter, I believe that Tina, you had your younger one, your son, was closely monitoring it before and after school. Was that right?
Yeah, he absolutely loved it. Yeah, you, Nicky, and my son Bobby were they loved it, and I wasn't even allowed to check it until he got in from school, and every morning, and if it hadn't moved, he was like, "Come on, what's going on? What, you need to do some marketing. What's, you know, get down London." He was absolutely
get back to London.
Yeah, get back down to Londinium and get some work done. So it was fun.
We were at my mum's, weren't we, the night it kind of tipped over. We made our target. Tim had just gone off to bed, and I was just sitting there, and suddenly it went bing, bing, and I was like, oh my God, we've just gone over our target.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, she called me, and I had to get dressed again, because I thought, I can't come down in my pyjamas and sit at Mum's feet, him and Jimmy, so I got dressed quickly and come down, and it was about, I don't know, it was about midnight, wasn't it, Nick? And
about half 12, 1 in the morning or something.
Yeah, and we were just
jumped over the
giddy. Yeah,
that is
so
fantastic. Yeah, I bet that gives you that sort of like that warm glow, and you think people love it, people care, and you know all of those sort of emotions all wrapped up in one sort of like, you know, emotion coming bounding at you. You know, it must be brilliant. Okay, just quickly, just want to say to Nicky, how is your mum, by the way?
She's not too bad, actually. She's
good.
Bit of a cold, but she's good. She's doing all right. She's going to be 80 this Christmas.
I know, and that's why I wanted to mention it, because happy birthday to Anne at Christmas time. That is brilliant. I'll tell you an amusing story quickly before we move on, and obviously find out what you ladies are doing, not just for Christmas, but obviously during next year in 2020. That I met your mum a couple of years ago now at one of these unsigned gigs. I think it was in Woking, actually, and I was with Neil Samuels, which I think you know, and he was performing, and someone said to me, "Oh, Ann Weller's there," and I went, "Oh, really? I'll have to go and say hello." Now, I think it was Victor Falsetta that said to me, "Oh, be careful.
Yeah.
She can be very fiery." Not knowing that they were obviously ribbing me up. So I went over there, very sort of cautious and courteous. I went, "Oh, hello, Mrs. Weller." I said, may I get a picture with you? And she went, "Absolutely not." And I went, "Oh, I'm very sorry to bother you." And as I turned to walk away, she grabbed me. She said, "Of course you can, darling." Oh, she was so lovely, and she was just absolutely brilliant. You know, it's like
that wouldn't sound like her.
She was great, like, and I've seen her a few gigs now, and she does go out quite a bit to watch these unsigned bands, especially with the special guest mod band. She loves that one with Enzo Esposito.
Oh, Enzo, yeah.
He's a smashing frontman. He's very, very good, and I know she likes a lot of this sort of unsigned bands and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to seeing her next year as well. Now that brings me neatly into my next question: Christmas. Woo! It happens every year. Yeah, I know. We all moan and groan about it, but on Christmas morning, come on, we love it really. So what, Tina, firstly, what are you doing Christmas morning? What's your sort of plans? What time do you get up? What do you do? What time's your Christmas lunch? Because Andy and I might pop over and have some with you. Right, no, I'm only joking. So Tina, what's your sort of routine on Christmas Day?
We're throwing the rule book out the window this year, so we're not doing anything that we usually do. So so that's a complete new one. But I've still got, as I said, my youngest is 11 now, so you know, it's me. It's all Christmas is all about me. So I'll be the one pretending, you know, that the elves are still running round and you know.
What are you saying? I believe.
Yeah,
God,
definitely.
I believe that as well. To be dressed up as a fairy, you realise that, don't you?
Oh my goodness me! A fly on the wall documentary at Tina's house.
Have you got your toadstool in yet, Tina?
I have.
They're crazy. Andy, what we let ourselves in for here? And the same question to oh my goodness me. To Nicky, what do you dress up as well and have toadstools?
No, do you know what I'm doing?
No,
That's what I'm doing. I'm staying in bed.
I don't blame you.
Blessing. Oh.
I'm staying in bed, so I ain't going nowhere Christmas.
I don't blame you.
We'll have some Christmas dinner when we finally wake up.
Yep.
About 2 o'clock.
Don't tell me that, Nicky. I'll know how to stalk. You know, I can turn up.
Especially
in the elf hat.
And her elf hat and a toadstool under her arm.
Nothing.
Oh, that's good. You know, you're having a quiet one, as they say.
Definitely.
So 2020, obviously, I'm looking forward to 2020. I do like an even year. I've no idea why. And we've got a couple of events, haven't we, Andy?
We have.
Okay, now, March of the Mods, everyone knows of March of the Mods now, and if you don't, then shame on you, you listener person, you. It's all about the Teenage Cancer Trust. Now, I know that you've been involved, both you ladies have been involved somewhere along this as well. So, have you got any plans for March of the Mods next year? So, Tina first?
Yeah, we have. Yep, we have. I'm trying to do as many as possible. I mean, thank goodness they're spread out. So I'm doing a Telford one. Again, that's my friend Johnny Bradley. There'll be a Birmingham one. I want to do the Liverpool one. We're doing the London one, aren't we, Nicky? I'll throw that back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be great, that one, actually. That's going to be brilliant.
I was supposed to do one for... Was the one in Hartlepool with Kev?
Oh, Kev Maguire, yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but I'm already signed up to do the Style Council thing for 2 nights.
Okay, right.
Which is the same date. So that's in London, in the Holborn thing. So we do this, like Mick Tolbert and myself and a few other people are doing.
Yes, indeed,
a Style Council event.
Oh, why not,
ready
indeed?
For the film that's coming out, yeah.
Indeed. And I just want to know what you two ladies are doing, and I think Andy's got all the dates and details here. So, when's the Guildford March of the Mods, please, Andy?
The Guildford March of the Mods is at the Holdroyd, or suburbs at the Holdroyd in Guildford.
Hillsey!
Holdroyd?
Yeah, the Holdroyd Arms in Guildford. I think you know that one.
I think it's Enzo's band doing that one. I've got a feeling he is, you know.
No.
Can't remember now. Anyway, I'll try and make no, basically.
No, indeed. So what's the date of that one, Andy?
That's the 21st of March.
Wait, what are you two ladies doing on the 21st of March? Go on, check your diaries now. because it'd be
I think
lovely.
we're going to Guildford, aren't we?
I think
Yeah,
you
I
should.
think we are doing the Guildford one, I think. Yeah.
You are
so.
now.
Well,
if you weren't, you are now. There we go. So you'd be more than welcome. And just to let you know who is actually appearing, Andy, you got all the details, or do you want me to do it?
You go for it because you can look at the screen.
I can look at the screen from where I'm standing, and on the what we got here, right? Okay, we have got. It's not come up, Andy, silly thing. Oh my goodness me! Bear with me a second there, and I'm just looking. Right, we have got the Chords frontman, which is Chris Pope.
Chris Pope, yes.
And he's doing a solo acoustic version of some of his favourite tunes.
Yes.
We've got the 48Ks, which are a brilliant up-and-coming new band, aren't they?
Yes, they are from Hartlepool.
They are from Hartlepool, so they're coming down to see us.
Sorry,
and
I think it's Doncaster. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Just a couple more then. We've got the Sonics.
The Sonics.
Yeah, they're a fantastic band. You'll love them. Three-piece, and they play a lot of great covers, including maybe a couple of the jams as well. The Aim. Now, who hasn't heard of The Aim? Come on, hands up. Nobody? Great. Everyone's heard of The Aim.
no, I ain't heard of them.
No, I haven't, sorry.
They are. Are local? Who's in that? Is that you in that?
No.
Youth
If I sing, people leave. I talk a good talk, but when it comes to singing, then I'm usually very much in the distant background doing the Park Life lyrics.
You sound like a frog.
Indeed, that's probably a helicopter you can hear because we live quite close to a military base, and helicopters, they know we're broadcasting live this evening. How rude! So we got March of the Mods obviously next year ourselves. Andy and myself are along with Hilsey doing that one, and then we've got another event as well, haven't we? Which I think I contacted you before, Nicky, about maybe you could do something, and then you got worried because we were talking about a certain gentleman. I won't mention the name because obviously it's very fresh. We've done it on Facebook Messenger, and you got a bit worried, so don't mention the name for obvious reason, but we're doing it for...
We're doing a charity evening, and it's basically it's in memory of absent friends.
Yes.
It's on April the 25th, and we've got 3 great bands or artists gigging for us. We have The Aim, we also have Darren J. Connett, and we've also got The Theme coming down to give us a good evening of music.
Indeed. So if you want to come down and help...
Where's that?
That will be at the Holroyd Arms as well.
That's at the Holroyd's on the 25th of April.
Okay.
Yeah, so not too far away from obviously Woking, just up the road, and plenty of parking and great food there as well. Indeed, so we've got a couple of things up our sleeves as well. So, obviously, question over to yourselves now. Obviously, you've mentioned a couple of March of the Mods, so you're going to be busy sort of like the early part. So, summer months and things, what have you ladies going to be doing?
We're actually going to be appearing at the 100 Club, aren't we, Nicky? Do you remember? We're, I think it's the 13th of June, I think, because Molly Marriott's headlining.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and as Nicky said, she's a great fan of Stinger, so that's brilliant. And the Electric Stars, which my good friend Jason Edge is the lead singer.
Well, we know
Electric
Jason.
Stars. Yeah, he's great. So, yeah, they've
there's a few things going on, and there'll be a few things going on. There might be something bigger going on in Brighton as well that I can't mention at the moment.
No, that's fine.
So
that's fine.
It's like Watch This Space, yeah. And we're hoping to do a Teenage Cancer Trust event with Stinger as well, aren't we, Nicky?
Yes.
Yeah. So
right.
it's all
later in the year. Yeah.
Quite a lot on, actually, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's going to be good.
Now, one question, and then we're going to wrap this up, obviously, because, we want Nicky to get better soon, and obviously I think a cup of coffee's probably gone cold by now, Andy. So, now, we've obviously mentioned lots of dog names for all the rich and famous and the absolutely brilliant stars of Quadrophenia. Now, have we got a name for Tina Freeman?
It'd probably be Tina Flea, actually. Sorry, but yeah. No, I never actually thought of my own dog name. That is bizarre, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've got to be Nicky Wellard, and I.
Yeah, you've
Wellard.
got to be Nicky Wellard.
Yes.
We've actually got the Wellard Jim in the next one as well. That's
Nicky Wellard.
Yeah, that's obviously for Nicky's dad there, and we've got it's called the Soho Macho Jim.
Yes. That is brilliant. Oh, my goodness me. And I've escaped this. Have you noticed, Andy?
You have at the moment.
I have at the moment. But I'm sure Tina will be posting up names for me very shortly. Right, OK. Now, I'm just going to say one other thing as well. I just want to say thank you ever so much indeed for jumping on this evening, both to you. It's been a blast, hasn't it, Andy?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
It's been really good.
Yeah,
and
it's been good fun.
It has been good fun. And we've learnt a lot about the Stinger book as well.
We have.
And I've got to get myself a copy now, Andy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got kiddies?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, I've got kiddies.
It's only £35 to you guys.
Oh, excellent, lovely. 25 for anyone else, but even though I let the girls win on the TV things.
Bargain for you, Christmas bargain for you.
That's it. And of course, you can get those in time. Will we be able to get those in time for Christmas if we've done it now?
Absolutely can. If you
really
put
quick.
my email, put my email details up, and they can buy them directly from me.
Brilliant,
and I'll get
lovely.
them posted out before Christmas.
That is excellent. Okay, so email
and they
Nicky
can also
Weller.
they can buy my punk book as well.
Well, why not? Why not? Save on postage
And
and
knitted
packaging.
stinger hats. Don't forget the knitted stinger hats, Nicky.
Don't forget me knitting either.
Well, while we're there, we might as well look at dogs on scooters as well.
I'll do a lovely line in bee hats.
They're so cute, honestly. You really do want one.
Oh, do us a favour, guys. Send us a link over to all your wares, and I'll pop them onto our website here, and obviously onto the Facebook page. We'll put those on there, and obviously I'll get a couple of books. Andy and myself we'll buy those books, won't we, Andy?
Yeah.
I think we should now, after grilling these two lovely ladies this evening. That'd be absolutely fantastic. It's a good present for my kiddie as well, because she loves some of this mod scene. You know, my little one that does sometimes the birthday announcements. She says, I don't want to do it tonight, Daddy. And I went, why is that? She goes, I want to catch up on I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness me. So I had to do the birthdays all on my own this evening. I need her help now. I'm going to get her back next week. So that was brilliant. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much indeed. We got there. Andy, we've done it.
We've done it.
I think we need to give ourselves one of these. Hang on. Where is it? Play, will you, for goodness sake. Here we go. And of course, we'll do that one more time for not only for Tina Freeman, but for Nicky Weller as well. Guys, thanks ever so much indeed. You have a brilliant Christmas and a happy New Year, a peaceful New Year.
And to you too.
Thank you.
We will see you two
all
lovely
your
ladies.
listeners.
Oh,
We'll
thank
see
you.
at March of the Mods.
March of the Mods, in Guildford,
okay.
at the
Lovely
Holroyd
there.
Arms, and we'll make sure there's a cup of tea ready for you. Or Nicky, we'll have a coffee ready for you as well, and a little footstool, and we'll get Hilsey to give you a little foot massage or something like that as well. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
For now, thank you very much indeed, Nicky Weller and Tina Freeman. Thank you very much.
Take care, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. There they are, and there they've gone. Brilliant. Andy, that was fantastic, mate.
Superb.
Absolutely. Do you know, I think I need a little break myself. And they mentioned, did you notice they mentioned the Electric Stars earlier?
Yes, I did.
I think we should play one of theirs. Just before we do that, Nicky Weller has been in touch, and she's gracefully give us all the information, which I will copy and paste and put onto Target Radio live page for presenters and listeners. If you fancy Stinger the book or Growing Up with Punk, if you email her quickly, she'll get them out shipped for you, first class postage and packaging, before Christmas. So I'll put all those details up. Right, okay, on to the mission then for you. Oh, she just sent me a picture as well. Ah, thank you. Oh, it's her feet. Ugh. No, I'm joking. Goodbye, Victory Road. Now, you've heard of them?
Yeah.
Right, I'd just like to say now, thank you very much indeed to Tina Freeman. Woo! And to the lovely Nicky Weller as well. Woo! Oh, you've been absolutely stars this evening. Thank you very much indeed for joining our little old radio station here in the deepest, darkest parts of Surrey. We've really enjoyed hosting them this evening, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Indeed. But all we've got left to do then is to play Goodbye Victory Road, and I'm going to say goodnight. And would you like to say goodnight, Andy?
Good night, Andy.